Usually when I start one of my Silksong videos, I say, hello my fellow Farloom fanatics, what should we do for Crowsworn? What's the Crowsworn's kingdom even called? Fearandal. Huh. Hello my fellow Fearandal fiends, my name is Primacon and today we're gonna have a chill discussion about Crowsworn. That's right, you get a chill, relaxed Primacon video today. Subscribe for this mythical pull of a Primacon vibe. We don't get that very often. Okay, then at end of August 31st, I made a Crowsworn news roundup video. And I've been meaning to do another one since because Mongoose Rodeo actually, they release a lot of content on their Twitter, a lot of little tweets, little images and screenshots from their development. But I wanted enough content to build up over a couple of months to make it into a full-fledged video. Cause they just release so much news, man. And if I was to cover every single one of their tweets, I would have to do it in shorts form. And I don't really like to make shorts. So if you're a fan of this game, strap yourself in for some Crowsworn shenanigans. A real quick word from the channel sponsor Instant Gaming. They're a video game selling website that sells you authorized keys at very cheap prices. Trust me guys, you'll save a ton of money buying your video games here. Just to highlight a couple of good deals right now, Star Wars Outlaws is 60% off. I know a lot of Star Wars fans are divided about this one, but if you want to try it out, you can get this game for pretty cheap. So is Bellatro. This game got nominated for pretty much every category in Game of the Year nominations, and you can get this for about half the price. But of course it doesn't end there. Games like Black Myth Wukong, Space Marines, Life is Strange. There's so many video games available here 24/7, 365 at very good prices. You can sort by trending, you can pre-order upcoming games and sort by all kinds of platforms. It's pretty good. And keep an eye out for their upcoming Black Friday sale. Starts in about 3 days, 5 hours, 22 minutes and 40 seconds. Very precise. Click the link in the description to save yourself some money on video games, and thank you so much for Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. Even the sponsor segments today are gonna be chill. Alright, then here we are, September 1st. I'm gonna sum up these tweets in chunks so that it's easy to digest. Now, the very first news to talk about is the demo situation. I made a video covering that thing in a lot more detail, but to cut to the brass tacks, what basically happened was the demo that I recently played on my channel, that's the official Kickstarter Crowsworn demo, and a lot of people wanted to play it because you had to be a Kickstarter backer to play that demo. And now that the campaign is closed and a lot of people have eyes on the game now, people wanted to try that out. But to cut the long story short, Mongoose Rodeo did a couple of surveys and they found out that, well, given a myriad of reasons, it's become obvious that there's no clear way to give non-backers access to the demo. It looks like the demo will remain backer exclusive. Sorry to disappoint. They then posted a mini update about it, which is like a little blog post, and that's the post I covered in the video I was talking about. So if you're interested, check it out. But basically, the backer demo is gonna stay for backers and content creators, I guess. Next up is a pretty juicy one. You know how video games usually have like very staged gameplay scenarios to make them look as cinematic as possible? This one is the opposite of that. More realistic footage of combat situations. So this is what combat will actually look like. Let's have a look. Of course, you're gonna have to pardon the Twitter video quality here. This is the best we got. But there we go. Seems to be like a pretty late game area. And you're fighting these flying mecha dudes, and this is so cool. You can kick barrels and then shoot them mid-air to explode them in the face of these things. They have flamethrowers, they fly around, and of course you can shoot your own scythe. Oh, you see that? That was so epic. Watch this. He shoots the scythe and then comes back and then hits the enemy on the way back. So much detail to this combat, so they can fly around and shoot flamethrowers too. So these enemies are no joke. Dang. Nice hit. So yeah, that's much more realistically what combat will look like in this game, which it's more impressive than most Metroidvania games that I've seen. It's very, like, the skill ceiling is very high. Nice. You also saw some laser dudes there at the end. Wait, yep, there they are. So yeah, it feels like if you're really skilled at this game, you can make it look super, super stylish. Which of course, Devil May Cry is one of the biggest inspirations for Crowsworn, and you can definitely see the Devil May Cry stylish influence right there. Of course, they reposted my dev update coverage, which by the way, I wasn't asked by them to cover it, I just like the game. Moving on to this sick animation. Holy shit, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but if this is a hint that this game will have customization, then that would be epic. I've made this joke every time I've talked about Crowsworn or played it on stream, is that I would love to drip out my little crow guy with different kind of capes and cats. So, I mean, come on, Mongoose Rodeo, give us some skins to unlock in the game. Metroidvanias seriously lack cosmetic customization. Of course, we got rule number 2. I don't know what happened to rule number 1, but there's this enemy. Oh my god. This is just so smooth. I love it. Of course, pulling the vanishing jutsu from Naruto. This guy's cooking. And at first I thought this was a robot, but I think this dude is just covered head to toe in knight armor with a sick cape. Look at that. How does this not catch on your spears when you're twirling them around like you're the biggest ballerina in town? I don't know. Dude's a mystery. Next up, we have grass. Of course. Touch grass. Now, this one, guys. This one's just epic. This one I want to highlight the background art and scenery. It's so... Of course. Oh my god. The hands from Bloodborne. Or Elden Ring, I should say. Some platforming sections, but... It's just so beautiful. And of course, you look at these hands propping up from the bottom floor here, ready to catch you, pull you down into the depths of no news. And I also love the music. Wait, can I raise that volume? Listen to that background ethereal soundtrack. You hear that? So nice. Even the Crowsworn videos are chill today. Wow. Very gorgeous. We also have a lot of screenshots to cover. So for example, this one, we seem to be fighting this dude. This looks like a sewer or like a jail cell cave. You see there's some jail bars around there and just a cobblestone kind of architecture. Makes it seem like a basement of a jail. This little cape dude fighting our crow boy. And we see this magazine symbol here, which I mean that there's 2 magazines of bullets we have. Because shooting is very crucial in this game. But yeah, very nice, very gorgeous. Next up is just some emotes. Let's see what this is about. Oh, it's this area. So yeah, this is an area full of skull and bones and this dude chilling on the bench. Is that a Hollow Knight reference? Oh my god. Benches? Impossible. But I love the green lantern, the green kind of lighting the shade, and the pose is so superior. This is a diamond. Okay, let's check it out. This seems to be one of the starting areas. I think this is the area that was in the demo as well. The crystal balls. Oh yeah, with the elevator. Right. I fell from that place like 10 million times. Well, thank you, Mongoose Rodeo, for spoiling the area of this diamond. Very cool. Really appreciate it. Next up, of course, there's home with the E in parentheses. Dang! Those are crow statues. That's so cool. Probably a very important boss fight door. Love the fog coming out of it and all the particle effects. There's something up there too. I love these dark atmospheric places so much. There's a lot of bright places in this game like you saw in the boss demo. Like places like these, for example, like very bright, very Bloodborne-esque. They look like the architecture from the Bloodborne town. Then they throw in these dark, ethereal places and I'm just a big fan. You see, there's no bullets here, so I'm assuming this is fairly early in the game before you even get your gun. Pretty cool stuff. Here's another screenshot. Is there any caption with it? A funky cool cat? Nope, nothing. Just, you know, figure it out. Alright. Doesn't this look like the front of the area that was shown before? You see these kinds of bars that are breaking apart and just this kind of atmosphere. Comparing it to this, this looks like the backside of that area. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if they are connected or not, but regardless, I think it's very interesting. Because if you pay attention to the magazine size and the bullets, it's the exact same in both the screenshots. So that makes me believe that this is similar time in your playthrough. Assets. You know what? I love that they have a sense of humor. This is so sick. It's fucked up as all hell, but this would make one hell of a poster. Who is this guy? Who knows? For all intents and purposes, I'm gonna call him William. There's something in his chest. I think this is going to be an ability. This just looks like one of those places where you stick your hand in and then you get a pretty substantial ability. Kind of like, think about picking up the crystal dash in Hollow Knight. Isn't that what you do? There's like a golem with a glowing spot and then it explodes, giving you the crystal dash. Looks very sick though. The pose also reminds me of Isma, you know, from Hollow Knight, where you get the Isma's tear. You get the idea. And I'm glancing over a lot of fan-made content because I want the video to be about news. But if you go on their Twitter, there's so much fan-made content they repost, which I think is really nice. Oh yeah, Drowned Crow is what this one is called. Holy shit. Those faces, oh my, that looks like the stone face emote. I love it, that's funny. Something tells me this fucking dingy looking platform can break. There's cages in the front. Big looming architecture in the background. Very decrepit, breaking, falling apart. I love the pink contrast of the crow guy amongst the whole grays in the background. Again, I really want to be able to customize because all I want to do is do an emo gothic cosplay where my cape and my hat is just pure black. Because mom, I'm 14 and that's very deep. These are like lights, like household lights, it seems like skyscrapers with windows with lights in them. Or there could be something else, who knows. And this one here is called Death, so I'm guessing this is top 10 moments before disaster. Oh my god, that is a horrid way to go. Man, they love hands in this game, huh? Crowsworn and hands. Again, I've only heard about Bloodborne from fans, I've never played it. But is hands a big thing in Bloodborne? Is that where the Bloodborne influence come from? Or is this like an original? Like a Crowsworn hand banger? Because I know they love tentacles in their demo, but they also love hands. God, they freak me out. Also, I'm sorry for whoever had to draw and animate this because I know drawing hands fucking suck. Now last but definitely not the least, there's two videos on Relea's channel that are interview with Matthew Griffin, the marketing and PR guy from Mongoose Rodeo, and Team Cherry, of course. But the first interview is them talking about an ability that Relyea designed because he was one of the top tier backers and they get to design abilities for the game. And it's like a 30-minute long full discussion with Leth talking about Crowsworn, with the demo playing in the background, going over a lot of blog post stuff. And then there's another video, a part 2 to this, which is an unfiltered gaming conversation with Matthew Griffin, where they talk a lot about Crowsworn as well. Those two videos are up there on Relea's channel. I'll link them in the description if you want to just hear them talk about the game, hear Lat talk about the game especially. Both of those videos combined are an hour long, but if you guys want me to make like a summary video on it, I already asked Relyea if it's okay if I do that. He said yes, but if you guys want it, I'll like sum it down into like a top 10 and 15 minute like a highlight video talking about the main points of the interviews. Let me know if that's something you're interested in, but definitely check the full videos out. I think they're a really fun listen, especially when you're doing some chores, some work around the house. You can just pop those bad boys in, get yourself some Crowsworn information, listen to Let's deep and amazing voice. Who doesn't want that? And here we are in present day. I just love the amount of updates these guys give regularly. It's either like a small gameplay snippet or a dev blog or a screenshot, or you know, doing interviews with YouTubers. So much content regarding Crowsworn, and I feel like it doesn't get nearly enough coverage. I don't see anyone on YouTube making constant Crowsworn updates, so I try to do it as much as I possibly can. And my audience loves the game too. I know you guys really liked it when I played it on stream, and you guys liked it when I made a video about it. We are all excited for this game. Sadly, it's gonna be a while before we actually get to play it. A lot of people ask me about what their release plan is, and remember the mini update 35 I talked about at the start of the video? There's one point in that update, which is this one, that I want to highlight. What is the status of development of the game? Development is going well. We don't have any hiccups. Things are going as smoothly as they can. The game is just massive, and the quality we are aiming to produce just takes time. To sum up their reasoning, when originally the Crowsworn Kickstarter went up, they had a goal of $125,000 and a release date of December 2023, but they got $1 million, like 10 times more than their original goal, so they scrapped that initial release date because they upgraded the scope of the game 10 times as well, which is just gonna take longer. But they try to keep us updated as they go along the process, which I really appreciate, and I think they should take a lot of time with this game. If you want to compare this to Hollow Knight Silksong, Leth has gone on record to confirm that Crowsworn will be out after Silksong. Not sure if that still holds true, but I'm pretty confident that it does. But I'll do my best to keep you guys updated on all the Crowsworn news. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Subscribing to the Primacon channel automatically shortens the Crowsworn wait period by 1 day. This is 100% real and legit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon with a new video. Primacon signing out.